The final week of March 2025 saw a dramatic escalation of the Gaza conflict, shattering hopes for a swift resolution. On March 18, Israeli forces resumed airstrikes in Gaza, citing the continued refusal of Hamas to release hostages and intelligence reports of rearmament. The consequences were devastating. Over 400 Gazans were reported dead, adding to the already substantial death toll from previous months. Hamas, in a chilling response, threatened the lives of the hostages should Israel continue its military operations. This latest eruption of violence sparked widespread protests within Gaza itself, with many residents blaming Hamas for the escalating conflict and the increasing hardship they faced. The human cost of the Gaza conflict is undeniable and heartbreaking. Yet beyond the immediate casualties lies another casualty: the economic well-being of both Palestinians and Israelis. The ongoing conflict has had a crippling effect on the Palestinian economy. Unemployment in Gaza has reached a staggering 30%, leaving a generation grappling with a lack of opportunities. In Israel, the economic impact is also being felt. The conflict has led to a backlash against Palestinian workers in Israel, resulting in job losses and heightened tensions. The conflict in Gaza has not only claimed the lives of civilians but also those who risk their lives to report on it, journalists. Since 2023, over 170 journalists have been killed in Gaza, making it the deadliest conflict zone in the world for media workers. These journalists operate under constant threat, facing the dangers of heavy bombardment and often lacking adequate protection. The restrictions placed on foreign reporters further exacerbate the situation, limiting the world's access to unbiased and on-the-ground reporting. While the situation in Gaza deteriorated, a glimmer of hope emerged in the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. On March 25, Ukrainian and U.S. delegations convened in Riyadh to discuss the possibility of a limited ceasefire in the Black Sea region. This meeting followed earlier talks between the U.S. and Russia, raising hopes for a broader peace agreement to end the three-year conflict. While significant obstacles remain, the willingness of both sides to engage in dialogue is a step towards a more peaceful future. Section 5. Internal strife on the Israeli home front. The escalating conflict in Gaza cast a long shadow over Israeli politics. On March 25, the Israeli parliament approved the 2025 state budget. However, the vote was overshadowed by deep divisions within the government over the handling of the hostage situation in Gaza. Adding to the tension, families of the hostages staged protests inside the parliament chamber during the budget vote, demanding more decisive action from their government. The emotional pleas of the families served as a stark reminder of the human cost of the conflict and the difficult choices facing Israeli leaders. Section 6. Global calls for peace, a day for John and Yoko. Amidst the turmoil, the world paused to commemorate a message of peace. March 25 marked Bed-In for Peace Day, honoring John Lennon and Yoko Ono's iconic 1969 peace protest. The day served as a reminder of the power of peaceful resistance and the enduring hope for a world without conflict. Section 7. Seeking solutions in Latin America. While the world's attention was focused on the crises in Gaza and Ukraine, efforts to address conflicts closer to home continued. On March 18, a summit convened in Vermont, bringing together policy experts to discuss solutions for various conflicts plaguing Latin America. The summit underscored the interconnectedness of global security and the need for collaborative approaches to conflict resolution. Section 8. Public opinion and the future of conflict. The final week of March 2025 highlighted the complex and interconnected nature of global conflicts. Public opinion continues to play a crucial role in shaping the trajectory of these conflicts. The protests in Gaza, the pleas of hostage families in Israel, and the global commemorations for peace all underscore the yearning for a more peaceful world. Section 9. The long road ahead. As March drew to a close, the world found itself at a crossroads. The escalating violence in Gaza served as a stark reminder of the fragility of peace. The cautious optimism surrounding the Ukraine-Russia talks offered a glimmer of hope, while the ongoing efforts to address conflicts in Latin America highlighted the need for comprehensive and collaborative approaches. The road to peace is long and arduous, but the events of March 2025 demonstrated that the pursuit of peace remains as relevant and necessary as ever.